Alright guys, welcome, and today's review video is really special. And we're going to be reviewing the PlayStation Gold 20th Anniversary Edition. Now, I've had people in the past wanting me to review the PlayStation Gold headphones. This is the perfect opportunity. They just released a 20th Anniversary Edition, and as you can see, the box kind of resembles the original PlayStation box. It's special because PlayStation is a huge part of gaming for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, but we're going to just stop before I get into the review and go ahead and just admire the beauty that is this headphone. Okay, well, we're going to start the review with the accessories that comes with the headphones. And the accessories that come with them, you start off with, you've got the pouch, which is just a simple little drawstring pouch, but it's very small, which is a good sign. It means that the headphones actually fold down a pretty good bit to become portable. Although they're made for gaming, the headphones can be used for all other devices, and that's because it comes with the 3.5mm jack. Now, the one that you plug into the headphones is a straight cable. The one that you can plug in the devices is the L shape, which I prefer a lot. It works better with devices. It stays in, and you don't have to worry about the pulling. For some reason, this type of cord works a lot better than most. You also have the micro USB charging cable. Now, this is very short, so if you're plugging it into your PlayStation 4 or the wall outlet, you're not going to get very far because it's really short. But almost any cable that you use for your phone, if it's not an Apple device, will charge these headphones as well. And then you get the little USB dongle, and I don't know if you can see it, which I do have video showing. You've got the PlayStation logo, and it's gray to match the headphones. Now, if you have the original PlayStation Gold, everything's black. They did release a white version as well, but this brings us to the headphones themselves. Now, as you can see, the color scheme is gray and black. Now, that's to resemble the original PlayStation. For some of those that do remember that, it's been 20 years. That doesn't seem right at all. But the headphones themselves, the headband itself does not adjust. It's the ear cups that go up and down on the headband itself. It does fold down. As you can see, it does get pretty small. So if you do want to throw it in the bag and then take it with you, or throw it in your backpack, it's got you covered. On here, this is really cool that they did this. It's the old PlayStation logo with the multicolors. That's the thing you used to see every time you fired up like the original PlayStation, which I played a lot of the original PlayStation. It brings back memories of Resident Evil and Silent Hill and all these games that if it weren't for PlayStation we wouldn't have. Now, the left and the right are marked on the inside part of the headband, so if you're looking on the outside or looking like you wouldn't know other than looking on the inside of the headband. The ear pads on these are actually, if you look at them from the outside, they look massive, and actually on the inside they look massive as well, but there's a lot of thick padding, and they actually angled on the inside part where the drivers sit so that it actually flows well with your ear, and it's not just a flat. It pushes out sound better to your ears the way that they've angled these. Now, these are extremely comfortable, but with angling that, you do have to at least be somewhat concerned that your ear may touch the inside part, which is where the driver sits. I didn't notice any it being uncomfortable or affecting anything, so it's not that big a deal. But these are a leather ish material, and they sit so light, and it's not tight at all, so you can actually wear these for hours and hours and hours of gaming, music listening, and it just doesn't get uncomfortable at all. So that's a good sign for a gaming headset. Now, on to the controls. On the right ear pad, you've got nothing. All your controls are on your left side, which is normal for most headphones. On the back side of the left, you have the volume up and down. Now that controls obviously the volume of the game. You have your mute button on the back, and on the front, oh wait a minute, I'm missing. You also have your virtual surround sound. Now that is a simulated 7.1 surround sound. So it's not true 7.1, which headphones can't do that. You don't have 7 speakers in here, but I'll get into that in just a little bit. On the front, you have your sound and your chat. You can switch back and forth over to which one you actually want to control. Now down here, you have your off button, and then your 1 and your 2. Now those are presets as far as sound goes. If you want one with a bass boost or one that's better for a certain type of game, you can go into your PlayStation 4 and you can control that. But also with the USB I was talking about earlier, you can plug this into a PC and use it wirelessly as well, which is really cool because then you have a wireless headset for your PlayStation 4 and your PC. Now on to the bottom part, you have your 3.5mm plug-in if you want to use it with your phone or your Vita or any device like that, and you've got your micro USB, which is for charging. Now on to the sound, which again, like I've said with anything, is the most important part of any headphones. I'll start with the wired mode. I did notice when plugged into a phone or a tablet, the volume is a little lower than it is with other headphones that I've used, so I don't know exactly what it is. It's not that big a deal. The sound is not like low where you can't hear things the way you need to hear them. It just doesn't get as loud as other headphones. But the sound itself plugged in, bass is good, mids are good, trebles are good. Overall, it's actually an excellent headset for $100. I mean, they retail for $99, and Beats are like $300. And I'm not trying to compare them to Beats, but you get a sound that's really close, or a great overall sound, actually better, for $100. That's just my opinion. I'm not bashing Beats, have nothing against them, but the sound is great. Now, to use them wirelessly, it opens these headphones up a lot. It gives you the 7.1 surround sound on gaming. You can hear things clearly. You can hear them all around you. The bass is excellent. So explosions, you're feeling the gunshots, like you actually feel like you're shooting the gun, which in gaming, that's really what you want. The mids are perfect, so you can hear vocals around in the game is perfect. The treble is sparkly enough that you're hearing little footsteps. I mean, if you're wanting an overall perfect headphone, and there's no perfect headphone, but this is pretty close. You can use for gaming, you can use for music, you can use on the go, you can use them at home, portability, they fold down, throw them in a bag. You just have to make sure they're charged if you're going to use them wirelessly. But if they die battery wise, you just plug them in with a 3.5mm and you're good to go. You don't have to stop because the battery on them dies. This is as close to one of the better overall headsets that you're gonna find. And looks, the gray and the black, as far as it bringing back memories of the original PlayStation, and also that's just my favorite color scheme. Like, these are perfect. Also, going into one thing I forgot to mention is the headband. There is a soft, very, very soft. As you can see, it kind of goes in with pushing. I don't want to say it's a leather material, that's what they're going for. So that allows you not to feel pressure on the top of your head because of the bridge of the headphones. So overall, these are very well made. The materials are it's just a great headset. And if you're a PlayStation fan, this is a must-have. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment of what your favorite PlayStation game is. I'd like to know. And thank you for checking it out, and make sure to stay tuned for more.